Hey everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we talked about how to safely introduce kids to wood carving. Today, we're continuing that journey, taking the next step. We've already covered safety, tools, and the basics of carving. Now it's time for a first real project, a wooden gnome carved from a block of basswood. At the same time, we'll be working on a more detailed version of the same character. This isn't about comparison. It's about showing progress, confidence, and what's possible with the right approach. For this project, and honestly for most of our carving projects, we're using basswood, one of the best woods for beginners and kids. It's soft, predictable, and easy to carve. The kid's gnome starts from a prepared block that's comfortable to hold and simple to shape. The design focuses on clean, clear forms and simple proportions, not small details. For kid safety, we're using a kid-friendly carving knife, cut-resistant tape, and gloves. The workspace is organized, stable, and distraction-free. Next to that, we'll be working with a larger block and a more detailed design. Same idea, different level. Before jumping straight into carving the actual figure, it's important to review the basics. A stable, comfortable posture, a sharp, well-maintained tool that's ready to carve, a secure grip on the knife, and carving motions that always move away from the body. Before working on the block for the actual figure, it's also a good idea to practice a few simple cuts on scrap wood. This helps warm up the hands, build control, and refresh muscle memory before starting the real project. Now we move into basic carving cuts. For kids and beginners, we focus on a few simple, repeatable techniques: push cuts, small stop cuts, and shallow V cuts. These cuts are easy to control and safe to repeat, and perfect for shaping simple forms. Later on, as confidence and control improve, more advanced techniques can be introduced: pull cuts, sweeping cuts, and longer controlled strokes. You'll see some of those being used while working on the more detailed gnome design. Carving side by side helps reinforce good habits, builds confidence, and shows how the same techniques can be applied at different skill levels. The first stage is all about blocking out shapes. For the kid's gnome, the goal is to form a rounded body and a simple pointed hat. No details yet, just getting the overall silhouette right. Small, controlled cuts, slowly removing wood to round the edges and define the main forms. There's no rushing here, and the idea is to carve a little, stop, look at the shape, and then continue. For the more detailed gnome, we follow the same principle, but with added complexity, shaping the body, hat, and base more precisely while still keeping the focus on the big shapes first. Once the basic shape is done, it's time for light refining of the gnome's outline and proportions. For the kid's gnome, this means smoothing rough edges, adjusting the hat shape, and making sure the figure feels balanced and stable. At the same time, the same character evolves differently depending on skill level. The more advanced version allows for cleaner lines, smoother transitions, and more defined shapes, while still following the same step-by-step approach. Now the kid can start adding a few small details, like a simple nose or a subtle suggestion of a beard. Nothing complicated, just enough to give the figure some character without making it too difficult or frustrating. For the more advanced gnome, this is where we can go a bit further, adding folds to the hat, light texture, and deeper definition to the facial features. The idea is the same, but the level of detail grows with experience. Sanding is the final step before finishing. For both gnomes, this means light cleanup of sharp edges and rough spots using fine sandpaper, making the surfaces smooth and pleasant to touch. This stage is where the project really starts to feel complete. And now comes the fun part, painting. It adds another layer of creativity to the project. Favorite colors, basic brushes, and no pressure to be perfect. Let the kid enjoy the process. Paint the gnome freely, choosing colors and bringing personality to the figure. Painting carvings together is just as fun as carving together. It helps kids express themselves, slow down, and feel proud of their finished work. Wood carving for kids is a lot like kids learning to walk. The first steps might look a little wobbly, but progress happens faster than you expect. With regular practice and genuine interest, even 2 weeks can make a noticeable difference. A young beginner who once held a knife for the first time now holds a finished project. Confidence grows, skills improve, and carving becomes something fun and meaningful to share. Wood carving with kids isn't about getting perfect results every time. It's about spending quality time together, learning new skills, and creating something with your hands. So start small, keep it simple, and enjoy the process together. Stay safe, and let creativity grow naturally. If this video inspired you, like it, leave a comment, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly and family-focused wood carving projects and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and happy carving.